Hello and welcome to One Book, One Review. My name is Yuka. Today's book is Before They Are Hanged by Joe Abercrombie. It's the second book in the First Law Trilogy. The situation is this: the Union is at war. In England they fight better than the Northmen, and in the south the Gurkish push hard to take the Gosga. This is the background. The book follows different sets of characters on various locations. Colonel West is in England, fighting under the command of Prince Ladislaw, leading a badly equipped and hardly trained army against the superior Northmen. He is supported by a handful of named men who wish to stop Bathory. Inquisitor Glocta is in the Gosga, trying to find the traitor and looking for allies to help him protect and hold the city. And then there is Bias, the first of the army, leading a small group of very diverse characters to the end of the world to retrieve the seed, a very potent and magical object. Abercrombie wrote the book in many rather short chapters. Each chapter is presented from a different point of view. The story around Colonel West is presented not only from his point of view, but also from the Dogman's, one of the Northmen fighting with the Union. This gives the reader a much better insight into what is happening and into the prejudices and opinions of the people. The quest for the seed is narrated from Ninefinger's, Jezal's and Ferrell's point of view. The most intriguing part here is the evolution of the characters, how their perception of each other and themselves changes. Abercrombie spends a lot of time on character study here. Only the actions in the Gosga are solely presented from Glocta's point of view, who in himself is a rather appalling character, not only because of his crippled looks, but also because of his doings. Nevertheless, you cannot help but like, or maybe better respect him, due to his inner monologue. Glocta comments on everything. Even though we see things from his perspective, we don't hear them in his own voice, but he frequently annotates everything that is reported sarcastically, thus giving the reader a deeper understanding of his personality. The book is very dark and funny at the same time. Abercrombie doesn't spare the reader from detailed torture or the dirty and disgusting reality of war, but he makes them also smile at witty dialogues and funny situations the characters find themselves in. I like this book better than the first one, The Blade itself. I remember struggling through the first 200+ pages and being rather annoyed at the filthy language used. Before They Are Hanged has less swearing and a much more gripping story to it. I really enjoyed traveling with Ninefingers and watching the individuals become a team, and even observing Glocta in his desperate struggle to save the city was interesting. The only person I still don't like is Colonel West. He annoyed me most of the time, and I was glad when we saw things from the Dogman's perspective. All in all, it's a good and entertaining book, which leaves enough questions and hopes for the final part of the trilogy. The next book I read will be John Green's Zombiehorn, which is rather short, I think around about 70 pages, and so a new video will be up soon. Thanks for watching One Book, One Review.